piece of chain passing
on the overlap.
Brazil will score.
Dummies and goes Tyrone Roberts. That is his specialty.
Hello everyone, welcome to Rabbs Rant, round 10 of the National Rugby League, and 8 great games for you this weekend. Kicking off tonight, 7:35 on NBN, is the Rabbitohs and Tigers. And the Tigers have been in the news for all the wrong reasons this week. The sacking or benching of Benji Marshall leading those news bulletins, but I don't think the Tigers will be any match for the Rabbitohs tonight. The Rabbitohs are playing great footy, playing as a great unit, and they'll be too strong for the Tigers. Our second game is the Broncos and Titans, the local derby, and the Broncos, even though they've lost their last 2 and are missing some players, one Justin Hodges out of the side at this particular stage, they might struggle a little bit against the Titans, but I'm still going to tip them up there at Suncorp Stadium. They play great footy at home. The Titans almost at full strength. They'll put up a great showing tonight. Tomorrow, 3 great games. The Dragons to play Parramatta. Josh Dugan plays his first game for St George Illawarra, and this is at Wynn Stadium in Wollongong. Parramatta had a good win last week, and the Dragons, well, they've been in and out of form a little bit. They went down to the Titans, but I think down there in Wollongong, they're a very, very good side and very hard to beat down there. I think the Dragons will win. The Cowboys and the Roosters. The Cowboys went down last week, and the Roosters had a very good win against Manly on Monday night. Now, it was a bit of a scrappy affair. A couple of players down on form. Sonny Bill Williams and James Maloney, I thought, were down a little bit on Monday night. I think they'll bounce back. I think the Roosters are playing some fabulous footy at the moment. I think they'll be too strong for the Cowboys up there at 1300 Smile Stadium. Also, at the foot of the mountains, Penrith take on the Warriors. What a great win for the Panthers last week over the Storm. While the Warriors were in the game against the Bulldogs for a long time, but in the end, the Bulldogs ran away with the win. And I think at home, given on the back of that victory over the Storm, that the Penrith Panthers will be too strong for the Warriors. Coming to Sunday, the Sharks and the Raiders are the first game. This is at Cronulla, and gee, I don't know which way to go here. The Sharks have won their last 2. The Raiders have won their last 2 against the Storm and also the Knights, and they were fabulous last week against the Knights. But I just get the sneaking suspicion, even though Paul Gallen is out of the side, that Sharks might be able to turn this one around and beat the rampaging Raiders. So I'm tipping a Sharks victory at home. The Knights and the Bulldogs, well, Tamana Tahu and Chris Howson have been banished to the New South Wales Cup. Also, Aku Uwate looks like being out of the side. BJ Lulia comes into the side, and that'll be a bonus for the Newcastle Knights, but I don't think it'll be enough. This is our 4 o'clock game on Sunday on NBN, and I'm tipping the Bulldogs to beat the Knights, even though it is a Knights home game. Don't get too upset with me, Knights fans, but they need to play a lot better than they did in that last 60 minutes against Canberra last week. Match of the rounds on Monday night, Storm and Manly. Down there in Melbourne, this will be a great clash. Storm have lost their last 2. Manly struggled on Monday night against the Roosters. And I think somewhere along the line, the Storm are going to bounce back to a little bit of form. And I think it might be Monday night. I'm going to tip Craig Bellamy's boys on Monday night to beat Manly. Good luck with your tips and enjoy your footy this weekend.